Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Dungeons video. In this video I've got a build that I'm dubbing the Tsunami Torment Quiver Build. So let's get right into it. We'll start with the melee weapon. We've got the moon daggers. We've got Enigma resonator built in. This one's gilded with soul siphon because this build doesn't rely on soul siphon on the bow to trigger it, so we need soul siphon on the melee too. And to support that, we've got gravity. I've only got it at tier 1 because I don't want to spend a bunch more enchantment points just to get it to 2 seconds, even though I attack at more than 1 second, 1 hit per second, so that's why. We've got stunning for a 15% chance to trigger, which has a very high stun lock chance with Death Cap Mushroom, and Anima Conduit to heal us in the process. On the armor, we've got unstable robes, which have roll to teleport, 50% souls gathered, and trigger explosions on rolling teleport as the built-in stats. We've got soul focus as the gilded enchantment for a 30% damage increase to the torment quivers, and yeah, that's for the armor. Of course, you could use a frostbite armor, which also buffs range damage, which would give you even more damage. But honestly, I wanted to use this because it's actually a rolling armor and a soul armor, so that's just why I wanted to use it. Because we're rolling somewhat frequently, but not frequently enough to use a light feather and cooldown shot, I've got Acrobat and Multiroll to roll rather quickly or in bursts very fast. I've got cooldown because when you roll as frequently as you can with Acrobat and Multishot, you don't have enough time between quivers to have them both activated at the same time. You can't have one activated, use it all up, and have the next one ready in time. But if you wanted to, you could change it out for Death Barter, Bag of Souls, health synergy, something like that, swift-footed, anything like that would do. And yeah, I just had to use cooldown even though I didn't really want to. It just makes rolling much more efficient, dealing much more damage. On the bow, I've got a bow of Lost Souls, which has a chance for Multishot to trigger at 20%. I only use this bow because it has Multishot, which is very advantageous when using things like Torment Quivers because it has AoE, which can affect way more mobs if you have just a few more arrows. Of course, you could use a different bow, such as a bone bow, which has growing built in, which largely is used for the AoE side of things. That would be just a 25% DPS boost, but here it would be 75%. So you could switch it out, have tier 3 Multishot on a bone bow and a tier 1 growing instead. But yeah, that's just why I chose it. You could also use something like a Winter's Touch if you wanted to, but I'm going for Bow of Lost Souls because this is sort of like the opposite version of my Knock 'em All Back build, which used the Nocturnal Bow. I sort of wanted to use the opposite bow, so this one's more for damage. It's got Void Strike built in, which gives a decent amount of damage. We've got Unchanting to double our damage against enchanted mobs, growing for the AoE and 75% damage boost, and Burst Bowstring to shoot 3 mobs when we roll. So yeah, that is the build. We'll load into a level now. We'll go mushroom level, I think. Let's just do that. But yeah, that is the build. Because we don't have consistent healing in the form of when we attack we also heal, we need to individually attack with our melee weapon, which often isn't too bad, but if you're not stun locked they will hit you and you have no damage reduction, so there's a high possibility of you dying. So the build itself isn't actually all that powerful, but it is a lot of fun. So yeah, if you liked this video, please go ahead and consider liking, subscribing and commenting. It helps me out massively. yeah, I've got my Discord link in the description below, which is got a lot of helpful things like guides for weapons and stuff. I've got a lot of guys in there. There's a lot of people as well, which are very good at the game. And you can talk to me personally if you want your build reviewed for help or anything else like that, etc. Go ahead and join it. But yeah, I will quit yapping now and enjoy the gameplay. So yeah, that is the build. Again, let me know if you liked it, any improvements you could make if you wanted. Personally, I could see maybe a Shadow Surge version where I could use a Shadow Shifter instead of a Mushroom, and then use a Soul Scythe with Ambush or something. Something like that could also work. But yeah, let me know if you liked it. Join the Discord, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you in the next one.